Hey everybody, welcome back to BerCrew Studios Plays ARK Survival Evolved. I'm your host Nemes, joined today by Pickle. Say hello, Pickle.
What's up, everybody?
And I've been gone for a week because I was on airplanes. We'll talk about that more in a moment. I'm in a hut. There's still somehow 2 beds only and a sleeping bag. And it looks like there's some preserving bins. So for those of you who are seeing this for the first time, this last episode, welcome. So am I. There's a forge. There's a smithy. Some storage boxes. I remember some of these. The mortar and pestle. So let's go outside and take a look, everybody, at what's been done. I'll run off to the hill here, then I'll turn around. We'll all be surprised together. What the
busy.
actual hell is that?
I told you I've been busy.
Listen, man, I get it. You need to compensate, but wow. That is a big gate for a itty bitty little pen.
That was the only way we could get the Sarco inside, so...
And he's not even really inside. Stomp
he
on
is.
his tail! Stomp on his tail! Stomp on his tail!
So yeah, we
Alright,
got
so
more dinos.
we got a few more dinos. I see you have actual armor now. Let me close the door. Alright, so
Yeah.
Spike. I remember Spike. I've named Spike before. Trinity, I've used that name before. Blue, I don't think I've used. Billy Bob's still here, level 96. And Sally Sue. Aw, that's cute. And
I figured
Zach.
if you named Billy
What
Bob,
happened to
I
the
got
other
the other one.
Sarco?
She got killed by level 116 raptor that just kind of came out of nowhere and just started obliterating shit.
Oh, I see. Happy-go-lucky, Chompers, Flash, and Loogie?
Yeah, Lukey.
Okay, it's hard to read. Cool. Let's go take a quick aerial view, everyone.
It's like, be good to dash, damn it. That dude took me forever to train.
So, it looks like there's now a landing platform to some degree on top. Or I should say a second floor mid-construction, maybe?
Little column A, little column B. I found some parts through various, I guess they're, what are the hell are those called? Like, storage crystals or something?
Storage crystal. Oh, the drops?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So I kept getting wooden walls and doors and foundations. So I was like, well, may as well make use of it. And I figured, here, we got a trapdoor and a ladder to go up. Here, come on up.
Hold on, I need some food.
Oh, there's plenty.
I know, I'm just grabbing some out of the preserving bins. Some of the spoiled meat out of here. These fertilized eggs in here?
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Alright, let's see if there's any equipment I can steal.
Look in the smithy. There should be some nice shit in there for you.
Alright, so metal pick is certainly an upgrade. Let's do that. Metal hatchet is an upgrade. Pike is an upgrade.
Should be a crossbow.
Crossbow is certainly an upgrade. Hide gloves is an upgrade. I don't have any gloves. There's a bunch of hide in here. Should I just take the hide for now?
Yeah, go for it.
Boots, pants, shirt. Alright. And then I'll put this old crap somewhere else.
What's the cloth crap? Why don't you just chuck it?
Because it's good for heat, but that's fine. I can chuck it for now. Let's see. Go out here and chuck it. Alright, so let's chuck our old stuff, everybody. Drop, drop, drop. Now, I still have a cloth hat on. Oh, there's a drop over there. What's in this thing? Oh, look, cloth stuff. Alright, well, that's it's a good start here. Got some upgrades going. I forgot to drop my stone stuff, though. Drop that as well. Don't need the stone pick. Don't need the stone hatchet. I don't need bow.
Bow is attack faster, but not as much damage. So,
Mm,
and
guess
there's
I could
other
keep the bow.
spare bows. I think there's 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, okay. I'll drop the bow. All right.
And I found some walkways, so I kind of put them out here. If you look up and see.
Yeah,
Well,
I
because
just
I
saw.
figured if we get attacked again, this provides a pretty decent offensive slash defensive position to start trying to kill the dinos that are trying to kill us.
So do you have like trike saddles or any of that stuff yet?
I do.
I didn't see them saddled up out there.
Trinity's got one. Spike doesn't.
Oh, okay. Ingrams. I am so low level compared to everybody else right now that I don't have much in the way of Ingrams yet.
If you take Trinity and go hunting for narco berries and take the spoiled meat and start doing stuff, I think you get 2 XP per uh what you talking about?
What
Narcotic
you
mate.
talking about? Beep, 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 beep.
And you don't need to keep any of the normal berries because the feeding bin is full. I'll get the door. Or Trinity's head got cut off.
These things happen. So, anywho, so yeah, we're back. I want to thank everybody who has been watching the series. We really appreciate it. We've had some really good support so far. If you like the series, please drop a like down below, as that helps immensely in keeping the series alive, and it also helps with search results and things that have to do with the channel. So please continue to do that, and please continue to comment. We've got a pretty good amount of comments on this series already. We know we're not experts, so we're open to any kind of feedback you've got. And yeah, so today I'm just now getting back, so I don't really have any major plans. But Pickle
Probably
here
level.
has Pickle here has clearly been doing lots of stuff. So, and I see a raft over there as well. So, what's
Oh,
the
hell yeah.
next? What's the next dino that you're looking to tame?
Um, I don't honestly know. Uh, there's still a part of me that wants to do a Bronto, but we need a much bigger area if we're gonna do
Yeah, we do.
Brontos. Like,
You're
I would love
right.
to go scouting for a new area to have something to where we have almost like a big ass field where just a ton of them can go wandering around in. Like ideally, that's my next spot for the next base, but that that's just my opinion.
So, anyway, I was traveling this week, right? And because I was going to the West Coast, which meant I had a lot of time for movies. So I have watched like 4 movies just in the last few days.
What'd you watch?
I watched Edge of Tomorrow. I don't know if you.
Thoughts, opinions? I haven't seen it.
Um,
I don't really care to be honest.
it was much better than I thought it would be. Um, it had a lot more depth to it as far as the plot went. And as sci-fi flicks goes, it was probably one of the better ones I've seen of late. So pretty happy with that. I also saw Anchorman 2. Have you seen that one yet?
I have.
That might be one of the more ridiculous movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
Not necessarily in a good way.
I really enjoyed the first one, and it just seemed like they tried way too hard the second one to sort of just repeat the magic of the first, and it was pretty apparent that they failed on every conceivable angle.
There were certain moments in that movie where all I could think of was like, what are you even doing?
The whole he was
Why?
blind part.
That part, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but the fight scene, without giving away any details, the fight scene towards the end, that was just dumb. Like, it got so bad.
Yeah.
So, for those of you going to watch Anchorman 2, what I would tell you is, I'm not telling you not to watch it. I'm telling you to maybe go in with lowered expectations, because they'll meet your lowered expectations.
Lowered expectations.
Thank you. Not everyone can get that one. But anyway, yeah. So I probably shouldn't have dropped those stem berries, eh? And what else did I watch? I watched some, but I couldn't finish Project Almanac.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's it's basically a movie about some teenagers who accidentally discover time travel, for lack of a better term. But it's a weird one. I just dropped 100 narco berries on accident.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to drop.
Yeah. Yeah. And now I can't find them amongst the 100 different boxes that are on the ground here. Whoops. Wait, what were those stem berries? I'll take those too. Yeah, I'll take those. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't find this. I can't find them. Oh, there they are. Got them. Anyway, yeah, and I couldn't finish that one. It was okay. God, what else did I see? I saw. I did finally see John Wick yesterday. By the
What'd
way,
you think?
it was cool. It was kind of that classic good anti-hero movie.
Yep.
I'm gonna say not that it reminds me of Payback, but it's very similar in that kind of anti-hero. There's not really a good guy in the entire movie, including the guy you're cheering for, kind of a thing.
Yeah. I loved the old throwback to the let's stop having CGI action films and shit like that. It really, I don't know. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and I think probably this wasn't even 15 minutes into watching it. I was glad that I had owned it.
Yeah, and we had bought it. I don't remember why. I think it was like one of those things where you're walking through Target or something, and you're like, oh hey, this movie's on sale, and I was gonna watch it anyway. So rather than rent it for $3 or $5, I might as well buy it for 10.
Yeah.
So in a similar vein, I'm glad I bought it. But I gotta say, yeah, it was very. Like I said, there was no one to cheer for, really. Hold on, I'm trying to make narcotics. But yeah, I agree with you. The action scenes were very well done. Just in general, I was happy with the way they went about it. The pure badassery of it was pretty impressive.
Yes.
So I enjoyed that.
No, there's something for me anyway to where every now and then again you just want a really really good revenge flick, and that to me is a
Yeah,
really
and
really
it
good
definitely
revenge flick.
it definitely scratched that itch. There's no question. There we go. So we're just gonna keep crafting a bunch of narcotics to help level up. What do I want to upgrade?
I was curious to see if I got the exact same amount of XP you would, considering you started it up. Because I still think, or I thought up until just now, that whoever started a project for building or whatever got the maximum amount and everyone else got a shared piece. But no, I get the exact same amount that you do.
Do you? Interesting.
Yeah, because I was getting 2 before, and every time it clicks, I get another 2. So
I think I get
just
4. But that might have to do with your level and my level. Because I'm
could be.
still level 11. And I'm not sure
Yeah.
what level you are, but I'm assuming it's much higher than 11.
Yeah, I'm over 3 times your level,
Yeah, that'll happen when I go away for an extended period of time.
and I just have an itch to continue playing this damn game. Yeah, well.
So I am, I've got one more week of travel for those of you watching. So you will continue to see Pickle and maybe Shadow kind of race ahead. But then hopefully once I'm back in action in a week or so, that will slow. But we'll see.
If you look at the small chest in the corner, you'll see I have the foundations and such ready for the next building.
Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's so, now that we've bored you guys for 15 minutes with leveling activities and talk of movies, we do need to figure out our next expansion plan. So I think the big question for me right now is, should we expand what we have and just try to do well for a little while, or should we up and move right away?
I mean, I'm good for either. I can upgrade what we have. That's not an issue whatsoever.
Well, I don't mean like upgrade from wood to stone. I mean expand upon the buildings themselves. So maybe complete the second story of this building, and then kind of build a perimeter. So we could do some like spike walls around the perimeter, or we could do some things on that front. Like just make it bigger. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because when we're on the beach, you don't want to go too crazy, but at the same time, I'm level 11, so I'm not going inland anytime right away. Stay out. I need a moment to myself.
Lowered expectations.
They're not that low, man. Yummy water. Oh, hey, another egg. Dodo egg.
Because I actually
I picked
tried
up a
to
dodo egg and
expand-
now I'm encumbered. Give me a break.
I actually tried to expand this wall over here and had 3 wooden foundations, but right here would not plant. So I didn't try and expand the building outward this way. I think, well, maybe not with the way the wall is now. Like, it would be an awkward build to try and
Dude, awkward is the name of this base. We have this giant behemoth stone gate, and then all this, like this tiny wooden pen.
yeah, I expanded the pan or the pen.
Pan.
Pan. Shut up. I expanded the pan
I expanded that pan, but good. Touche.
because it was only
Douche.
one expansion out from the first door and 2 on the
that
other
metal?
side. Or maybe it was 1 apiece. I think it was 1 apiece.
Oops, I didn't mean to try to put that out.
And I was like, well, I can barely get the trikes to turn around, so let's expand this thing.
Why is this thing? Oh, did it run out of wood? It ran out of wood. You're out of wood in your forge. Or spark powder, maybe?
I've
You're
always
using
been using thatch. Because
Thatch.
if you take the trikes to go get narco berries, you get more thatch than wood.
Oh, that's true.
And so I was just like, well, why not just use the thatch? Because I've got plenty. I think I've got over 500 gunpowder right now.
Right.
Well, I got over 500 in just this large storage box. And then there's another 200 in the mortar and pestle.
Alright, so I'm going to take Dash up for a minute and take a quick look around. So, I mean, we're in an okay spot from a base perspective, and folks in the comments, feel free to give us some input. We've got the waterfalls up here, but the only problem we have right now is me, because the further inland we go, the bigger an issue the creatures are going to become. One of the things that we could do is establish a small forward base further inland. It might be worth scouting out an area there to see, okay, let's find a good spot, put a maybe small stone building in place without the dino pen right now. And you can just take a flyer in and out of it, so to speak. But I think the other thing we really have to do is we have to get our dinos saddled. We need to get all the dinos saddled, as many of them as we possibly can.
Okay.
Because that's going to make any kind of a move a lot easier, and it's also going to make us more effective in the sense that You know, if you're out with a trike, I could be out with the other trike. If you're out with one of the raptors, do we just have the one raptor?
No,
we have
there's
They're
two.
both saddled. But anyway, so we probably need to make sure everybody's saddled just because it makes us a little more effective, especially on the flyers. Like the parasaur saddles or the pterodon saddles are so important. Flyers, from a mobility perspective, once you start spreading out beyond one base, it's kind of like until you get the Argentavises, is kind of a big deal.
Gesundheit.
It's the big birds, by the way, the big eagle-looking things. You can
Have
ride
not
on.
seen those yet.
They're up in the mountains, which is where all the metal is, honestly. So yeah, so I wanted to, you know, the main goal of this episode, everyone, was to show you the progress that Pickle has made in our absence. And so I hope you guys, you know, feel free to give some input on what you saw there. We're going to come back next episode and do a few things. One, we want to make sure we get our animals saddled up. And two, we're going to scout around for maybe a good place for a forward base. And I'm going to continue to try to level up so that I am not the slow, the long pole in the tent, the short straw, whatever you want to say. So we'll be back very soon with that. And thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Goodbye,
See ya.
Pickle. Bye.